Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into the channel, and if you're new to the channel, then welcome. Today, I'm like to do a comparison video on a very specific type of disc category. This category of discs is designed to just be a point and shoot putter that is designed to get to the ground as fast as possible, and this is becoming a very popular category of discs that is filling a slot in many people's bags. So today I have 3 different discs that fit this category from 3 different manufacturers. One of them you've probably heard of, 2 of them you probably haven't, and I'd like to just compare these discs and see what each of them does the best. So the 3 discs we have are a Kastaplast Berg. This one I have is in the K1 soft plastic. I bagged this disc, love it for 150, 200 foot, backhand approaches. I have had some experience with this disc and I like it, really like the plastic, and there's not much else to say about it other than this is a staple in many people's bags. And then we have its challengers that you probably have not heard of. First we have the Lone Star Discs Armadillo. This is, a new disc. I believe it was PGA approved in 2022. Flight numbers of 1201 compared to the Berg, which is a 1102. So I'm expecting this to be just a touch less overstable, and maybe just a bit more workable and better for straight shots that you still want to get to the ground, whereas the Berg may be designed to be just a little bit more overstable. So it would definitely be fun to compare these two as they look very similar. And last but not least, we have the Doomsday Discs Landmine. And the first thing to note about this disc is obviously the profile. It is just completely blunt in every which direction. Look at the back size of the rim compared to like the Armadillo, for example. The rim size is just huge, but this landmine is still classified as a 2-speed, even though it is just much boxier and bigger. This has flight numbers of 2202, so it's just a touch faster due to the bigger rim size. And again, I have not really thrown this, so it should be really interesting to see how it flies. I guess there's nothing left to it then to go throw the discs and try them out. I'm going to be joined by my dad today, who's an 875 rated disc golfer compared to my 935, so you'll be getting 2 completely different opinions on how these discs fly. We will be backhanding and forehanding each of these discs from 100 feet, 150 feet, and 200 feet, and then you'll gather the data and compare the results. Let's jump right into the throwing. Alright everyone, we've harvested the data and I'm ready to give you guys the final scoop on these 3 discs. The Kastaplast Berg is going to win the award for being the most consistent of the 3. As you saw, it won the points challenge, and it just seemed to have a slight touch of overstability that helped to keep it on the right line the entire way to the basket. This is also the most expensive out of the 3, so if that is a concern, just keep that in mind, as you may want to go with the one of these other 2 over here. Also, this was the least glidey of the 3, and you could see that as a pro or a con, depending on whatever way you're going to be throwing it. The Lone Star Discs Armadillo, I'm starting to like the plastic more and more as I threw it. I think that this is a less stable counterpart to the Berg, and as you saw, it was really good for long distance placement shots where you need the disc to just sit. So you can throw a long distance placement shot with a driver, but it might get a skip at the end. If you need a long distance placement shot that's just going to sit wherever you throw it, I would definitely recommend the Armadillo. I mean, I was able to throw this thing 357 feet on a dead straight line with just a touch of turn, and it sat directly where I threw it. Yep, so just less stable counterpart to the Berg, and honestly this is also a really good disc. We just didn't do quite as well with it in the challenge due to it not being nearly as overstable. And last but not least, we have the Doomsday Discs Landmine. Based on the footage, I do believe that this is the most overstable of the 3. However, it just seemed to have a touch of turn whenever I threw it full power in the distance competition, so that really makes me intrigued by this disc, and I'm going to keep throwing it, see what I can discover about it. My dad, who is also a member of the Doomsday Disc team, informed me that they're going to be coming out with a premium plastic version of this disc sometime in March. It's going to be called the Depth Charge, and when it comes out, if you go to their store and use the code CRIMREAPER, you can get 10% off any order on doomsdaydiscs.com. Definitely go check that out if you're interested. That's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking or subscribing to the channel, watch a few other videos, and comment down below with any thoughts or opinions you might have on this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.